gone fishing and had to drive, you know, whether 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, having your rods stick out the back of the truck, and you know, now you got the whole bed of the truck exposed to stuff flying out. Or if you have your rods and you try to take it apart in two pieces, put it in the bed of the truck, and then when you get to location and you take it out, and now you got to spend time putting all your rods together, and it takes you longer to get on the water. It takes you longer to set up all your stuff, all your gear. By the time that you get out there, the other guys have already been out there and caught all the fish. So I bought this because of the fact that I have a 11-foot rod, surf rod, and when I took it apart into two pieces, put it in the back of the truck, when I closed my tailgate, I actually crushed the tip of my rod, and I've done it twice, and I hate fixing my rods. I hate having to go through and, you know, spend that time to fix my rods, spend that time to set up my rods for the day. So I went online. Actually, I went on Amazon, and I found this rack that goes in my hitch. So I'll let you guys see it here. So this hitch rack that I got actually is pretty nice. It has multiple positions where you can have it closer to the vehicle or further out. But then you got this pin that if you pull this pin, it drops down. When it drops down like this, I can open up my tailgate and it actually clears. My rods don't hit. If I'm driving, I can have it in that position there, or I can go up one more position and have it directly all the way up. Just depends on what I'm trying to achieve, right? If I have my 7-foot rods, then I can have them straight up. If I have where I'm going out surf fishing and I take my 10-foot rods, 11-foot rod, then I can have it kind of slanted down. But it goes in here, pin goes in there like that. Put this cotter pin here, and then for all the now. Grab my rod, stick my rod in there, and it actually stays. So here, if you guys look at it, this is my 10-foot. If I grab my 10-foot surf rod, my 10-foot goes in there. So that's with my 10-foot and my 7-foot. So we're going to do a closer. So there it is. I love this for the fact that I can have everything there ready, set up, and all I got to do is just get on the water. So I got it tilted out where if I drop my tailgate, it's still gonna interfere, but this is how I actually like to transport, right? Like I said, it doesn't hit any trees, anything above me, so it's perfect for driving around. I've gone on the highway and drove an hour, a little over an hour to get to the beach, and nothing's happened. I've actually drove on the highway. This is how I actually go to the beaches, taking it on the highway, and no issues. All right, so I absolutely love this setup. It gets me on the beach faster, it gets me to the fishes faster, and I don't gotta set anything up. I can also have it like this, where now I can open up the tailgate. Here you see that it's all the way out. I actually love this, just for the fact that I can open up my tailgate and get my surf fishing cart out, my cooler, my bait, my tackle bag. I can get everything out, and I don't really have to set up my rods because everything is already set up. When I get home, put it in the garage, everything is already together. So the next time I go fishing, I just got to pull it all out and throw it in this rod rack, and I'm on the road. So as you guys see, it's pretty sturdy, right? Pretty stout. It holds up. Nothing's gonna damage it. Nothing's gonna damage your rods. So I like this just for the ease of getting on the water and getting off the water. Not having to worry about setting up my rods. Not have to worry about putting the rods in the truck and damaging the tips or even the eyelets. So I love this. By the way, this is not a sponsored ad. I bought this. I actually went halves on it with my brother-in-law that goes fishing with me. You see him in my videos. Mark and I went halves on this, and we love it, right? It gets us on the water a lot quicker than we used to. We actually, the last time we went out, we saw this gentleman. He got there at the same time we did. We're unloading at the same time, but he was sitting there putting all his rods and stuff together and putting on his cart, and we were on the water in half the time that he took to get all his stuff ready. I'm gonna put a link at the bottom of this video, so go ahead and check it out. It's off of Amazon, and we paid $80 for it. I think it was the best $80 I spent, having to fix my 11-foot rod twice, having multiple rods that had eyelet issues where stuff broke, both me and my brother-in-law. Just spending that money to fix our rods or get new rods, it's pain, right? But here we got this for $80, and it's held up really decent. We've used it up multiple times going out on the water. We love it. If I go and tow my boat with it, then from here down to my brother-in-law's, I'll take this. I'll put this whole setup. I'll take, if I'm going out and going on a boat, I'll take 2 7-foot rods and maybe an 8-foot rod, and I set that up in here, and I ride down to my brother-in-law's. I'll take this off. I'll put my other hitch on and pull my boat. If I'm just going surf fishing, then I just have this with all my stuff in the back of the truck, where all my carts, coolers, bait buckets, tackle bag, everything's in there, and I really love it. So if you guys are looking for an easy way to get out on the water, this is a highly recommended item. This is not a paid sponsorship. This is, we paid with our own money, and we love it, right? Like I said, I'll put a link at the bottom of this video. Please hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified every time I put a video out. I'll try to put out videos more often, but you know, I got work too, so I'm not retired yet, right? I wish though. Well, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one.